Courtney Julia, and this is my cat, Colby Jack. He always wants to be in the videos. Every time I'm filming, he comes up and he's meowing, he's saying, I want to be in the video, let me be in the video. So today I told him he could be in the video, but I was going to pick on him a bit. As you can see, Colby Jack, while mostly thick-furred, has probably those last 5 pounds to lose. He's kind of, he's a volume eater too. He just doesn't necessarily watch his diet. Now, Colby Jack does some things right, but he also does some things wrong, which maybe you can learn from as well, so that you can lose those last 5 pounds that he just doesn't seem to be able to lose. Anyways, the first thing that Colby does right is this guy eats frequently. He eats frequently and he eats the right things frequently. He eats low-cal kitty food all the time. He eats it very frequently, little meals. However, the problem is he eats way too many little meals a day. This little guy wakes up with me around 4 a.m. and has breakfast. Before I leave at 5, he has second breakfasts. Sometime throughout the morning, he has brunch, then he has lunch, then he has second lunches, then he has an afternoon snack, then he has dinner, and then I even find the guy eating in the middle of the night. That's why he can't lose those leftover 5 pounds. But things you can learn. You want to eat small meals throughout the day, but make sure that those meals are still keeping you within your calorie range. So that's trick number 1 that we can learn from Colby Jack. Trick number 2 that we can learn from Colby Jack is activity. This guy goes crazy at least once a day. He runs all over the house, jumping on things, knocking things over, going crazy, this little guy. But he spends the rest of his day taking naps and sleeping all day long. So what can we take away from that? Maybe you're getting your workout in, but do you spend the rest of your day sitting at a computer? If you do that, then you're being just as bad as Colby Jack, running around for about 20-30 minutes and then taking a nap. You have to make sure that you accumulate exercise throughout the day. So if you do have to go to a job where you sit at a desk, make sure that you get up, go to the bathroom, walk around. I highly recommend wearing a pedometer or a Fitbit. Work to get 5,000 to 10,000 steps, at least 5,000 steps on the day you exercise, 10,000 steps on the days you don't exercise. Tip number 2, get more activity than Mr. Colby Jack here. The third thing that he does right is Colby likes to do his strength training. Now, have you ever seen a cat need a spot to sleep? Yes, that's right. He does activity to get ready to sleep. He sits there and he uses his paws to knead and knead and knead. And he will knead and knead and knead for up to 20 minutes. So he does some good strength training for those little arms. Now, every now and then, he even starts to use those back legs. But for the most part, those little back legs don't move much. And look at this cat. See him? See how much more musculature is in the back side of the legs? If you were to use his legs to work out, he would burn so many more calories. So, that's a trick for you. Are you someone who always goes to the gym and does a couple bicep curls, a couple tricep dips? You're not activating your biggest muscles. You're activating the smaller muscles, so you're not burning as many calories. So don't take a lesson from Colby Jack. Take a lesson from me. Work those legs. Everyone wants strong, sexy legs. Plus, you burn more calories if you do them. The final thing that we can learn from Colby Jack is, 1, this guy loves to go outside. That's great. It gets him fresh air. He loves to go outside and play, run around, hunt for birds, do all kinds of things. The problem is that every time Colby Jack goes outside, he always comes running back in, all scared. He is a little scaredy cat. And so what happens is once a day he's going outside and his cortisol levels are rising through the roof. And cortisol levels make you maintain that little fat belly right there. Yeah, that little fat belly. So, something to think about is, are you doing all the right things, yet are you still allowing your stress to be super high? Are you putting yourself in stressful situations if you don't necessarily need to? Do you create more stress than is actually there for you? I mean, obviously, I know we all have stressful jobs. We all do things. Our lives are just stressful. It's period. But how we handle that stress and whether we choose to let it define us is really whether or not we have high levels of cortisol circulating. Now, working out is one way to help decrease those levels of cortisol. However, if you always just go straight back into stress mode as soon as your workout's done, that doesn't really solve it. Think about breathing more. If you are constantly stressed, work to take a hot yoga class. I guarantee you, if you bring your stress level down, you will lose those last 5 pounds if that's all you have left. Anyways, I know it's kind of silly, but Colby Jack always wants to be a part of the videos, and I thought that there were some very important lessons we could learn from him. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this session. Think about not being fat like a cat. Think about being strong and lean and healthy. Have a great day. Bye.